Time for lesson 17. If you remember last time, lesson 16, we did some right hand examples. This time, logically, you could probably conclude that we're going to do some left hand examples with sharp notes and flat notes. Just kind of give you some extra practice on those. Next time, we're probably going to do some more examples with eighth notes, I believe. I think that's what's coming up. I haven't quite decided yet. But anyway, I'll see you in a second for the lesson. Thanks. Okay, last time we did right-hand examples. This time, of course, logically, we're going to do some left-hand examples. So here, obviously, these are in bass clef. 4/4, once again, the time signature. That means 4 beats in a measure, that the quarter note gets 1 beat. Let's take a look at our first example here. This one seems to have a lot of half notes. And you remember, how many does a half note get? Hopefully you said 2, so it's half notes almost all the way across until the last note, which is a whole note, which gets 4. So this one, the first, let me count this, 2, 4, 6, 8. The first 8 notes, actually I should have known that. First 8 notes is something you've seen before. Maybe you don't recognize it since it's in an exercise. But the first 4 measures or 8 notes is the C major scale. Going down with the left hand. Of course, I didn't play them as half notes. I'm just kind of showing you there. So you're going to use the same fingering we talked about, which I wrote in here for you. And let's take a look here. So our starting position, we're going to start in a position like kind of at the top of the C major scale. So we're going to have our thumb on C. And remember, the most important thing don't get tripped up over the hand position so much. Just remember what's most important is playing the correct note with the correct finger. So make sure your finger numbers are pretty solid. You know what those are. So we have C, I'll walk you through it. C with 1, B with 2, A with 3, G with 1, remember we cross under there, F with 2, E with 3, D with 4, C with 5. Now we have a C sharp, because we have a sharp in front of that. Remember, we're just going to go up 1 from there. With finger 3, I know it's a little bit weird of a fingering. And then you go 1 with D. Then we're 3 measures from the end. You want 4 with or D sharp, rather, sorry. And then you want 1 with E. And then you want 3 with D sharp. And then it says 1 with D. You could do that, or you could, actually I think what would make more sense than what I wrote here would be D with 4. But you could do either one. The one I wrote was actually correct. But if you feel more comfortable ending the last 3 notes with 3, 4, 5, that would be acceptable as well. So with the proper rhythm, it should sound like this. There you go. So that should be that example there. Moving on to example 2. So we want to look out for any sharps and flats. In this one we have mostly flats. Any of the notes that are changed anyway are flat. There's one at the end there with a C sharp, so let's watch out for that. For this one, you're going to start out in C position, but like I said, just remember that you want to play the correct note with the correct finger. So you want to do C with 5, D with 4, E flat with 3, 2 with F, 1 with G, 3 with A flat, 1 with G, 3 with E flat, 2 with F, 3 with E flat, 4 with D, 5 with C. And then you want to go, we're 3 measures from the end. So you have C with 5, E flat with 3, G with 2, C with 1. So we're going to be stretching our hand right here to hit that C with 1. And then you're going to go back down to G with 2, 3 with E flat, 5 with C, 4 with C sharp, right above it, and then back down 5 with C. So when you play it forward to backward with the correct rhythm, it should sound like this. no, those are our left-hand examples for today. Let me know if you have any comments or questions, of course, as always. Next time, we'll probably do some more playing examples. I'll try to add in some eighth notes there to kind of give us some practice with that. And then we're going to play some two hands at the same time, finally. I'll give you some coordination with that. Those will be a little bit more simple since you'll have to have more to think about all at once. That should be pretty interesting. So I'm going to post these examples to the wiki I have, Lessons on the Web. I'll post a link to that in the description. So you can kind of look at these, print them out, and download them, whatever you need to do. And I'll try to make up some extra additional ones as well to help you out. So anyway, there we have it. Left hand exercises on the keyboard again, and I'll see you in a second for the outro. That wraps up lesson 17, and all we talked about, or did today rather, was some left-hand examples on the keyboard with the sharp notes and flat notes that we've talked about before. So as always, leave me any comments or questions you might have, and I'll be more than happy to answer them. Probably can't get to everybody, especially as more people comment and view my videos, but I'll do my best. I've given some additional explanations to some people, which I think they might appreciate, or not. We'll see. But anyway, I'll see you next time for lesson, what was this one was 17, right? I'll see you next time for lesson 18. And remember, like, subscribe, whatever you like to do. And I'll see you next time. Thank you.